What's up, guys? So, as you can see, we're on the Copart website right now, and we're taking it back to basics, man. We're taking it back to day one, back to when I was doing the Copart pick of the day. What you can't see is I have two other tabs open, one being car-part.com. You're going to be using this site here to basically look for the parts. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. I don't know if it will. There we go. Maybe you could see a little bit better. And then the other tab I have open is the it's called Real Time Labor Guide, and this I use is for all the labor rates, not labor rates. I apologize. Labor times. It's $15 a month to have it. For me, you absolutely need it because when I'm bidding on cars, I need motor and transmissions. I don't want it to think I only have to pay for 6 hours labor and come and get hit with 18 hours. It's a must-have. I'll put a link up for it once I figure out how to. At this moment, I am not getting paid. There's no affiliate links that I know of. If that changes, of course, I'll let you guys know. But it's $15 a month, and it's a must-have if you're going to do it. But let's get back to Copart. Let's go to the auction calendar. Obviously, we cannot do Wednesday because I'm actually recording this at midnight and it's Wednesday. But if you remember, we used to do these picks of the day. Let's start with Thursday, May 14th, 2020 in Orlando. And let's see what we have here. What's going on? So, that was kind of weird. On the left-hand side, the ownership doc type, we want clean title. Because again, I don't like to rebuild cars because I don't have a good body shop or anyone like that in the local area that can do it for me. 100 entries already done, and let's sort it by make. And again, guys, just to remember, CT means clean title. FL means Florida. If it's something different, it's abbreviation for the state it's coming from. But let's be careful because as you can see, RT is a rebuilt title. So that means that even though it's in the clean title section, it is a certificate of rebuilt, which means it's already gone through the inspection process. So technically speaking, according to Copart, it's a clean title because you don't have to have it inspected. It just so happens to be rebuilt. But let's get back into this. Let's start from the top and see what we have here today. I'm not a fan of doing BMWs. Reason being is I don't know which ones have to get things, like if you do a transmission or a motor, what's got to get flashed over and what doesn't. So I try to stay away from them. But looking right here at this Buick, this looks like a pretty decent buy. It's 63,000 actual miles. It says it runs and drives. The current bid is $90, you can see right here. And it's on approval, which means that someone, they have to say yes or no. So it's basically they have a reserve on it, all right? Let's see. Mechanical. There it is. So what we're going to do is let's copy the VIN for now, and let's look at the photos. From the outside, it looks good. I mean, someone should have really cleaned their lens when they took these photos. But it is what it is. 63,000 miles. What do you want? So, let's see. I'm looking for a seller. I like to buy cars not from dealers, but from insurance companies and repo companies. I'm not seeing, so when it doesn't say seller, chances are it's going to be from another dealer or a junk car buyer or whatever. At any rate, let's hop over here to Copart and let's do VIN lookup because we have the VIN. So let's put the VIN in there and we want to look at the engine. Let's just start with the engine because it says mechanical, right? And then the zip code for me is going to be 33613. At least that's what the shop is. So let's see. So over here, all the way to the right, you're gonna see this is the how far away the place is that's selling it. So Ace is 8 miles away from that zip code, and they have it for 1,500. This one right here for 850 it's got a lifter though, so you don't really want that. What I'm looking at is the mileage right here, okay? Because you want the mileage to be, I would say, within 10,000 miles. Well, lower than the mileage that the car has, who cares? But I don't want to go higher than 10,000 miles. So these two right here, I would do either one of those because the mileage on that vehicle was, I want to say 63. Yeah, 63, 990, right? So right out of the gate, it's, let's see, what are we looking at? 1850. Looking at the mileage still. Kind of going fast, guys. You know, I'm used to doing this. I'm sure you guys are too. LKQ, but that's at $2,000 for this one. So that doesn't matter. All those $2,000 ones, none of that matters. It looks like 1850 is going to be the winner. So where was that one? Here we go. Giggles, 1850. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our real-time guide. And we're going to look at a 2013. It's going to say Buick. And what was that thing? A Vero? I don't remember which motor it was, so let's look. You could always come right here. So it's a 2.4 liter. Go back over here. It's a 2.4. So let's hit continue. And what we want to do is an engine. Let's see what comes up. So what we're looking for is R&R engine. To be honest with you, it is with all this stuff, I never select it because I don't really get charged for it. So I'll just hit continue. And it looks like it's 8 hours. At whatever rate I put in here, it looks like it's $332. But basically what you'd want to do is put that at 9 hours. All right, let me see what the difference is here for you guys. If this thing will even do it. I don't know what's up with this thing. It's just going super slow today. I don't know what's going on. I got Vios. It's like 500 up, 500 down. I don't understand why it's a pain. Let's see. So I don't know if it's going to let me select all those things again. It may not. Come on, what's going on? This thing's got me looking bad. Yeah, so it doesn't. Any which way, 9 hours, right? So whatever you pay your mechanic, multiply that by 9 hours, and that's the number that you have for the labor rate. So right as of now, we were looking at, let's just say $50 an hour. You give your guy 50. So it's $450 for labor, right? The engine, if I'm not mistaken, was $1850. And the last window that I do not have open and should have been open is Craigslist. This is Tampa Bay because I sell cars in Tampa. So I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to type in 2013 Buick. What is that thing called? A Verano. Let's see what comes up. Now remember, ours had 60,000 miles on it, 63. So this one has 94. They're asking $7,000, 6,900, right? So we want to beat this guy's price by at least $500. But I'm okay putting my car up for sale with his because we have 30,000 less miles. So let's see what else we have here. These are all dealers. I try not to really mess with dealer pricing. All right, this one's got, this is a contender. All right, this right here is a contender. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they came supercharged, not turbo, I thought. At least that's what it said when we were at the Well, obviously it says turbo right there, so I'm mistaken. But this guy wants. Can you see it? You guys can't see it. So in fact, you'll be able to see it right here. He wants $6,000 for his. All right. So we want to say that he wants $5,000 because we want to be able to sell ours for $1,000 less. Oh wait, that's a Regal, man. That's not even the right car. No wonder why. I thought the other one only came supercharged. So any which way, this is our only contender. It's $7,000. Man, I apologize. You caught me slipping just now. I'm not even gonna front. All right, check it out. Here's the deal. This guy wants $7,000. It's got 90,000 miles on it. So we want to be able to sell ours for, let's just say, $6,000. When we break out our calculator, we're gonna say $1,850 for the engine, right? $450 for labor. So that's going to put us at $2,300. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. $2,300. Let's put $100 for incidentals, which makes a total of $2,400 with incidentals, right? So now we got to go back to Copart. And I'm going to tell you right now, we cannot bid over. We cannot bid over. And here's the math, guys. They want $6,900, right? We want to be able to list ours for $6,500, but we want to walk away with probably, we want to make $1,000, right? So I think if we listed ours for 65 with that 30,000 less mileage, we should get it. But let's just say we ended up with 6,000. So that means at the absolute highest amount. Now, when I tell you this is having the car delivered. This is, and because this is in my backyard, I'll pick this one up myself, so I don't have to worry about that. But this is Copart fees. That's really it. It's the price of the car and Copart fees because there is no transport for me on this particular vehicle. If you're going to transport this vehicle, then you got to add that in. So that means that we cannot bid higher on this car than $2,000. $2,000 would be our max bid. So, $2,000 plus the $2,400, which includes incidentals to have the engine put in there, we are going to be at $4,400 total price for this vehicle. That's out the door. So that leaves us, if we were able to get ours off for $6,400, that's a $2,000 profit. But if we wanted to give it away at $5,400, you just made your $1,000 that quick. So in Orlando right now, this looks like it would be my pick right here, right now. I really might buy this. But, and again, we're just going on it being the engine. But let's just say it's the transmission. So we're back over here in car-part. Let's go to the transmission. And we're just going to do the same exact thing. It's automatic. While that's doing that, let's get a new ticket going. Right here. This is 2013 Buick Verano 2.4. Oh, it was turbo. What says turbo supercharged? That's what messed me up. Anyway. All right. And transmission. Let's see. I'm not doing any of that. No, it comes complete. Again, the labor rate is the same. Let's just see what the cost of the transmission is. Way less, guys. Way, way less. Holy shit. Damn it. Look at this. 15,000 miles, 250. 34,000 miles, 200. Damn, 175 for 48. You can only hope and pray. This changes our numbers completely for this car. If you think it's the transmission, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to bid like it's the engine. I'm going to put 2,000 as my top bid. And I'm going to say, if it is a transmission, I just made, let's just say I put the one in for $200 for simple math. I just built in $1,650. How did I get that $1,650 built in? It's easy. Subtract $200, the cost of the transmission, from the $1,850, the cost of the engine, which we're assuming it might not need if it happens, which we know it won't need if in this hypothetical situation, and it is a transmission. That's how we save $1,650. Let me just go over that one more time because I got a little bit tongue-tied because I get excited. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I get excited. When I see a deal, I get excited. So we buy this car with the numbers like it's the engine. $2,000, $2,400 for the motor and everything to get put in, $4,400 total investment on that vehicle, right? Now that's $2,000 with everything. Okay, that's the Copart fees and everything. Let's not forget that. So when I say I would bid $2,000, you have to understand I'm actually going to bid like $1,750 because I don't have to pay. Because I'm a dealership, I don't have to pay all those crazy fees. Yes, there are fees, but I don't have to pay the broker fee. So let's just say I buy it and I go into it, worst case scenario, it's the engine, and it turns out to be the transmission. I just subtract the $200 cost of the transmission from the $1,850 cost of the engine that obviously we don't need if it turns out to be the transmission. And we're sitting with $1,650 on top of it. So guys, I don't know if you want to go further in Orlando. I feel like this is the buy right here. Thursday, May 14th, 10 a.m. It's in Orlando. It's on approval. If you guys want this car, you know where it is. So that's it. I mean, that's my pick. I don't even want to go any further. We hit this one out of the park. There's really no need to go further. I'm going to be honest with you. We just did it. Like, I'm not even going to look at anything. All right, you know what? Damn it. Curiosity killed the cat. Now I guess we'll just look. Let's see. I'm telling you, I'm not going to be too excited. I can't really mess with Cadillacs that much, especially not with 193 on it. You know what I mean? That's not really the move for me. Chrysler 300s, to me, is not a lot of money in them. PT Loser, it's a donated car. Doesn't even start or run. This is a rebuilt title. You can hear my voice. I'm not excited because I'm excited about that one now, 2018 GMC Sierra, 36,000 miles. It's all over, so that's going to be body work. And out of our league, like I said, guys, I try not to buy cars that are newer than 4 years old. The reason why I don't is because a lot of those cars that are newer than 4 years old, the franchise dealerships like GMC, Chevy, what have you, Honda, they can have the same car on their lot, the same vehicle on their lot, and certify pre-owned them with warranties and all the other stuff. So I can't really mess with that. This right here in my area, this 03 H2, I think they're fucking hideous. I would not really buy this, especially not with mechanical. It probably has the same 6.0 that every other fucking GMC has. But, for the right price, you could do it. But with that mileage, I can't say that I'm overly excited. And it's already at 2,500. But let's keep looking. Infiniti, QX56, those are nice. QX60s, that's really nice. So this thing doesn't even start, right? Again, the mileage is there though. Let's take a look at it. This is sharp. This is real sharp, and it's outside of the 4 years. So remember, I said I only want it to be older. Oh, key ID incorrect. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let you know something. This is just me being the person that I am. See how it says key ID incorrect? Understand something. When you're dealing with dealers, you're swimming with sharks. It is not. So here I'm looking at this car, and a rookie is gonna look at this car and be like, "Oh yeah, all I gotta do is get the key programmed. Boom, I got me a running driving 2015 Infiniti QX60. I'm going to make so much money off this car. I look at this like someone had bought a key or something from a junkyard or from eBay or whatever, threw it in there so you would get this photo. Exactly so you would get this photo and get a newbie. A new jack is going to be like exactly what I just said, knowing damn well this car doesn't run or drive. So it doesn't even say start. It's, you see this E? That means it's an enhanced vehicle. If it ran and drive, it would be an R. If it started, it would be an S. So it doesn't. So let's buy this car. Like, you're going to need a key. So that's probably $450 straight away from Infiniti. And you're going to need an engine. For argument's sake, I still say that the Buick is the way to go. This seller wants $8,000 for it. That doesn't mean they're going to get it. That's just what they want. Let's get out of here. I'm just doing this for you guys. I'm gonna, like I said, my pick is the Buick, but let's just have some fun with it. This is borrowed time. Engine. Let's see. Mamma mia. 1250. That's beautiful. Oh man, that's beautiful. I love that already. So we already know what that is, right? Let's go over here to our start a new ticket. And what are we looking at here? A slow computer. That's what we're looking at. In the meantime, let's go here and put 2015. What was it? QX60. Had 93,000 miles, right, guys? So that's our competition right here. They're looking at 15. This thing is nice. That's nice. Let's do about owner only, because I don't want to see all the dealers. Like dealers are always going to be higher. So I'm in competition with the for sale by owner because they have the better price. This one has 70,000 miles and they want 15,700 for it, and you can see that right here, 15,700. All right, so let's go back here. Our motor, it's 1250 for the motor, right? Perfect. We're assuming that it's going to need an engine because it doesn't even start. Is it a possibility that it's the key? Yeah, sure. I just can't see a dealer not having a key for $400 and taking $8,000 for it. That's just me. Infiniti. Would you guys, if you guys had that vehicle, would you sell it for $8,000 or would you get the key made? What is it? A QX60. I don't know if it's all-wheel drive though. Hold on. It is all-wheel drive. Oh, sorry guys. I picked up the all-wheel drive from right here. All-wheel drive where it says drive. All right. So let's go back over here to our ticket. It is all-wheel drive. Change that up. I don't remember what it was. The 3.5 cylinder. Here we go. Tin, 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 tin. Remember, just put in engine. And the reason why I don't think that it would be the transmission is because at Copart, when you 10 hours at 50, let's just say that's 500 plus 100 for incidentals, right? So in total, we're looking at $1,850 for that engine. Completed job, okay? Completed job. Damn, guys, this man. You see, now something like this, I need to get out there and I need to take a look at it myself, or get, I think it's called Auto Auctions IO, that allow you to see if this thing's been in auctions prior. I don't have my account set up with them just yet because I'm not actually buying cars through Copart at the moment. I'm really just trying to buy frontline ready cars from regular auctions just to flip them quick. But this has always been my bread and butter. So, let's just say you bought it for $8,000, right? And it's $18.50 for the motor. You're in it for 9,000 nine. What are you guys into that thing for? $98.50. Let's just say 10 grand for argument's sake, and we list it up for 15 even, 15 flat, or 15.5 because I like black on black better than silver on black. That's a win. That's a win. But I can tell you this is Copart, and it's super tricky. So all we know, without having autoauctions.io, we don't know if someone bought this, put it back together very quickly, and is running it back through the auction like it's never been hit before. It's difficult to tell from the photos. You know what I mean? So, but it does have a clean title. You know, it does have a clean title. And when you look at it, it does, from the photos, kind of look like everything lines up. You know, it looked like this fog light was a lazy eye for a second, but then this one also, you know, but it looks like everything lines up. So it's hard to say. If I was serious about this vehicle right here, if I was serious about Copart, I would have that site and I would put the VIN in there. Oh, you want to know something? Sam Crack, I know you guys know who that is. He just puts the VIN in Google and hits enter, and nothing happens. And we'll see if there's any images from other auctions. I mean, these pictures are from the ones that we just seen. So, guys, I apologize for this slow-ass internet, man. Let's see here. I mean, even if that was it, that's not a bad hit. I mean, what is that? 516024. It's not even the same VIN number. This is a different car. So this car that we're looking at is not the same vehicle. These look like the same photos for sure. Well, here's another one. Let's see. This was in Tennessee, and it doesn't have the I don't think it had the VIN number, but let's just see here. And this one has 84,000 miles on it. But I don't see the VIN number. Do you guys see if it's got a VIN? And the only reason why I'm looking, oh, boom. Hey, here we go. Oh, you're not going to do that picture? What's up with you? There we go. Again, so this one is 528031. So this isn't the same one either. But again, you know, autoauctions.io, you're spending quite a bit of money for this vehicle. This is pick number 2. We are done for the day. If you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, ring that bell so you know when we drop more videos. I'm going to try to put out a Copart pick of the day every day, maybe 2 on the weekends. Who knows? Let's see how it goes. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Remember that Buick, the lot number. Remember this one. This is your Copart, what is this? Orlando, Florida. This Thursday, what's Thursday? It's tomorrow. I don't know what day it is, but it'll tell me down here, May 14th. All right. So here's your lane and lot number. If you guys are interested in this one, that's what you can expect. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Have a great time out there and make that money.